good day started, right? It's time to get this good day started. All right, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Strong4Life. I'm so glad we're all here together to do our workout together and get our bodies moving and get stronger in the process and healthier in the process. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Okay, all right, so hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you had an opportunity to either be honored or honor a mother this weekend. I hope so. Okay, let's get our bodies moving a little bit. Here we go. Let's get those knees going, pump those arms. Let's start marching, and here we go. All right, it's time to get moving. It's time to get going. There we are. Let's begin reaching side to side, overhead, biceps to those ears, and step those feet out side to side, tapping those heels down to the ground, a little stretch on those calves. Here we go. All right. Reaching into those shoulders a little bit, into those ribs a little bit, and down into those hips. Let's bring those arms parallel now and keep twisting, keep picking up those feet as we rotate, a little twist and pivot as it's called. All right, or sometimes I call it twister. Yeah, it looks like kind of a twister. Yeah. All right, this is how I used to fight. I got four of the brothers. This is how I used to fight them when I would get mad. I just make my hands in a fist and then just start swinging my arms around like that. That seemed to be effective. Let's face front and center, wide stance, squat and reach, squat and reach. Of course, when I got two older brothers who are national powerlifting champions, that's what they were, national powerlifting champions, setting records in squat and deadlift. They're probably easily broken now, but at that time, something pretty fierce. Let's stay upright and swim and kick. Opposite hand and opposite foot. That's right. I had no chance against those two. I had no chance at the dinner table to get any food, and I had no chance to win a fight with those two, that's for sure. They were about as wide as that doorway back there, and probably struggled to get through that back in their day. Okay. All right, keep reaching, circling those shoulders, little shoulder mobility as we get a little stretch on those hamstrings. Hey, let's work those hips now. Here we go. Knees side to side, bring them up high and out wide. That's right, starting to awaken those hips, Okay, this area right in here through our hips gets tight real easy, So we might as well make sure we get a little care to that area. Give a little care to it, making sure that we loosen up. Good. Same thing with our shoulders, those ball joints, tuck those elbows in, thumbs to the back of the room. Alternate those hands one over the other as we pay out the money, so to speak. That's what my daughter calls this. I shared that with you before. There we go, just pay out the money, Okay. Okay. Easy for her to say, it's not her money, it's my money. Okay. All right, very nice. Right back to the top, let's speed through them one more time. Here we go. Maybe a little bit higher range of motion on those knees. Pump those arms just a little bit more, and then begin reaching side to side. Maybe try to reach a little higher through those fingertips at a little pace as we reach side to side. And then we'll bring those arms parallel, twist and pivot. A little bit more energetic rotation here. Still stepping those feet out, side to side. Moving on to squats 4, and no more squats. Wide stance, come down and reach up. Just give me 4, but no more. That's how it works in my class. After those 4, swim and kicks. Here we go. Kicking and reaching just a little bit further. There we go. All right, let's work those hips one last time. Let's get after them, those knees. Higher, just a little bit higher as we bring them out to the side. Getting after those hips, all right. Good. And then we'll tuck those elbows in, thumbs to the back of the room. We got it going right there. There we go. All right, so we're feeling a little bit more loosened up, a little warmer, and we're starting to feel that heart rate start to climb just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna keep that heart rate climbing just a little bit, with our cardio section. We're going to do just a different structure than I don't think we've ever done this type of structure before. It's an interval structure for our cardio, which means I got 3 separate moves, but we're only going to do one move 3 times in a row on an interval of 30 seconds with a 10-second break in between. After we finish that one move 3 times, we'll take a little breather, and then we'll do another move for 3 times and then another move. So a total of 9 sets. We got lots of work to do. Okay? First exercise is a squat and tap over. So we're just going to come to a squat and tap in front of the other foot. Okay? So 30 seconds begins right now. Here we go. Squat and tap over. Okay? I've got a clock right there in front of me. I'm keeping intent focus on it because we're going 30 seconds and 10-second intervals right here. Okay? Make sure the knees are going right towards the toes on those squats. Good. Form squats. And then push through the ground as we tap side to side. There we go. Keep going. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10-second break right here. Same move, starting up in 3 and 2, squat tap overs. Let's go. Right back to it. That's right. That wasn't much of a break. We didn't get a chance to get a sip of coffee with that break. No siree. Okay, keep going. We got about 10 more seconds right here. About 10 more seconds. We're after it now. Squat and tap over. Okay, you guide in that range of motion. How low you going is based on how low you want to go. 2, 1, and done. 10-second break. 10-second break. Okay. All right. Feeling that heart rate going. 3, 2, 1 more time. Squat tap over. Here we go. All right. Working, of course, those big muscles, those leg muscles. That helps, that encourages that heart to move a little bit more. That blood to flow just a little extra, less than 10. Come on. All right, it's right at 3, 2, and done right there. Okay, we'll take at least a 30-second break right here. Okay, it might be a Dave 30-second break. And then we'll do our second group, our second interval exercise. And it's called a scissor. Okay, so there's 2 versions of scissors I want to show you. Either step back, scissor the hands and feet, and try and tap both heels down, keep both heels on the ground. Even that back foot, it has the heel down if you're able. Don't force it, okay? Otherwise, if you want something a little bit of an up option, a little scissor run or scissor switch on those feet. Okay, that was definitely a Dave 30 seconds. We're going to get going on those scissors in 3, 2, 30 seconds. Let's go. Now with those thumbs up toward the sky, especially if we go higher than shoulder height, that just helps with that alignment of the shoulders, makes them feel better. Okay? All right, remember you can add that scissor switch or a little scissor run. Try to tap those heels. Okay, which means we don't have to step back too far, okay, just to feel those heels tapping. Okay, we're right at 3, 2, and done right there. 10-second breather. 10-second breather. Okay, all right. Oh, see that break? It's not long because we're right at 3, 2, let's go, let's get some more. Come on, here we go. Scissor, 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 scissor. We got it. Remember the options and choose the option that works best for you. Keep it going. Less than 10. Woo. All right, 3, 2, little breather right there. 10-second break. 10-second break. That was the second one. We got just one more of those. How about that? We're starting up in 3, 2, let's scissor again. Here we go. Good mobility through those shoulders. Reaching high, scissoring, moving our bodies. Getting those arms active. Driving those heels back. We're so close now, keep it going. We got 3 and 2 and done. Okay. All right, another 30-second break, just a little bit longer now. Let me show you the next move. And it's a traveling bowler. Traveling bowler. I sometimes see this in my PIO class. We're going to see it in Strong4Life today. Traveling bowler. So it's going to be just a little squat and step side to side. Squat, step side to side. Okay? Now if we want, we can sweep it back almost like a skater. Almost like a skater. Okay, but we are tapping that foot back and we are coming down into a little bit of a bowler squat. Okay, or bowler lunge, excuse me. Okay, so bowl, little squat, and bowl. Alternating side to side. Let's get started here. That was a Dave 30 seconds right there. In 3, 2, and 1, bowl. Here we go, travel bowl, 30 seconds. Just a little squat in the middle, side to side. Tap that foot. Don't worry about swinging it too wide, okay? We're more about stepping it straight back. Stepping it straight back. We did bowlers last week, okay? So think about like that back foot, 1 to 2 or 3 foot widths to the outside of that front foot. 3, 2, and done. 10-second break. Okay. All right, remember you can up it if you want it. If you need a little bit extra, take a little bit extra, okay? 10 seconds is over in 3, 2, travel bowl, let's go. Keep it moving, keep it moving. All right. Little bowl, little bowl, little bowl. Like we're hitting those strikes. We're throwing the ball right down the alley, right down the lane. Come on. 3, 2, that's right. Take a breather. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. One more time. 9 sets out of 9 sets will be done in 3 and 2. Squat bowl. Let's go. Travel bowl. Nice. Stay in those legs. Stay in those legs. We got it. We got it. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Keep after it. Less than 10. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2. Magic number. Done. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. I got just a little bit different way to see the cardio. Combining them up in threes. There's some magic with threes, that's for sure. A lot of research around doing things in threes, combination of threes. Okay, sip of water, let that heart rate come down. I'm gonna take a sip. I need one. You probably need one. Let's all take one together. Cheers, everybody. High quality H2O in my bottle. There we go. All right. Very nice. We got 4 stability and balance exercises that we're gonna work on today. This first one is called a quiet front kick. Quiet front kick. Why is it quiet? Because nothing's moving except for the leg that's kicking. So we're going to plant the right foot down. The left foot's going to be kicking, okay? So what we're going to do is just tap the toe down. We're going to lift the heel up on that left foot, okay? And we're just going to kick it forward. Nothing else moves except that leg. So just kick and then just tap the toe. Kick and tap the toe, okay? And that little bit of energy right there on that kick, lean into it and tap the toe. That kick doesn't have to be super hard, okay? But try to get that foot up there. Maybe if you have a mirror in front of you, you can see the bottom of that shoe. See what's on there. See what's on there, okay? Lean into it. We're going 30 seconds each side. 30 seconds each side. You can put your hands, I don't know why I have them right there. You can have the hands at the hips as well. Again, just trying to keep everything quiet. Quiet front kicks. 3, 2, and then on to the other side. Okay, left foot's down. Left foot down. Okay, here we go. Okay, lift that right heel up. Put all the weight of our body onto that left foot. Everything's quiet. Just tap the toe and kick. Now if you want a little extra challenge, float that foot. Float that right foot and kick it forward. Okay, just make sure it's just going just high enough for you, just high enough. It's not about how high we can kick here. It's about creating the agitation on our body and forcing our body to stabilize through that agitation. So if we're feeling something on the hamstrings, feeling a little bit too much, ease back, ease off it, don't worry about it. Okay, that's how we work, that's how we work. Okay, 3, 2, both feet on the ground, shake them out, shake them out. Okay, all right. Good, a lot of work up in those hip flexors as well on that one. Again, some of those stabilizing muscles, part of our core, which is bigger than just those 6 things right there. It's front and back from the top of our legs to just right at our ribs there, our diaphragm. Okay, all right. A little single leg pigeon and tap. This is a good one to potentially have something nearby to hang on to. Okay, so right foot's gonna stay on the ground, and I'm just gonna bring my left ankle above my right knee, sit down into it, and just tap off to the side. Okay, now same idea here, trying to stay quiet, keep all the weight right here. Keep everything just structured straight up and down. So little chair, single leg chair or pigeon and tap. Okay, and you can use that chair or that wall and just get a little stability there, and then just experiment with releasing it. Okay, if it's a challenge to go above the knee, easy for me to say, just go below the knee. Okay, below the knee. You can stand on one leg or tap those toes down. Okay, just cross at the ankles or cross at the shins. Okay, 3, 2, and done. Good, other side. Other side. Left foot down. Again, think everything nice and strong from the crown of your head through that left heel. This whole side is static, is driving straight in. That's our tree trunk, so to speak. That's our tree trunk. So even that tap, I'm not leaning over to tap down. I'm just tapping out to the side. Okay, just a little bit of keeping my bearings straight. All right. Good stuff there. Right at 3, 2, and done. Awesome. Shake them out, shake them out, shake and bake. There we go. All right. Now, if you have a little something, let's say a water bottle as a target, it might be helpful to put that target out in front of you here on this next one. Okay, this one I call pogo. Okay, and we're just going to be on the right leg only, and all we're going to do is reach down and just, try and tap that target. Okay, if that target's too low, then think about a target that's higher, okay, or just pointing to it. And what we're going to do is just one leg at a time, just reach down, tap that target, and then lift that left hand up. Okay, so right foot down, left hand's moving around. Go ahead and get started. Here we go, 30 seconds this side. So I'm just tapping the top of that water bottle. My left foot's not touching at all. If you need that left foot, go ahead and set it down. Set the toes down, just reach down for it, and then lift up, okay? You can just bring that foot up. You can do a knee lift if you want. A little knee lift right there. Make sure those right knees are going on towards those right toes, okay? I know you only have one knee, so I didn't mean to say that plural. You only have one right knee. But I was talking with multiple of you, okay? All of our knees pointing to our right toes. How about that? There we go. Let's switch sides. Let's switch sides before I forget. Before I forget, and we just end up doing that one the whole time. Left foot on the ground. There we go. Right hand is coming down and up and moving, okay? Left knee to left foot. Good alignment there. Floating that right foot or tapping those toes down. Now, there's multiple ways to kind of do this in terms of the eyeballs. We can not look at what we're trying to touch and see if we can still touch it. Create some of that muscle memory. Or we can use our eyes and stare at what we're touching. Now, what's typical with our eyesight is where we look is where we go. Where we look is where we go. Like when we're driving in the car and we take a turn, we don't look at the corner of the curb because we'll probably turn into that. We look off into the distance. We look off in the distance. Same idea with moving our bodies. Okay, we're done there. Same idea with moving our bodies. Okay, so if we're squatting or if we're doing this particular motion and we're looking down the whole time, our body will have a tendency to go down in this direction. If we look up, our body will have a tendency to lift up. Okay, so the eyes are important. It's key where we're looking. We've got one more. That was just 3. So we gotta go to 4. And the only way to get there is to do one more. By my math, I think that's right. Okay? All right, fingertips at our temples, make silly Mickey Mouse ears right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lift a knee up and turn towards that knee and then tap that toe down. Tap that toe down. So together, turn and lift, and then come back, front and center. Okay. Try to again keep all the weights on our right side. So think about a straight line from the crown of your head through your right heel. And then that left foot's just tapping down without leaning our body over, okay? So just stay tall. Stay tall as we rotate side to side. Got those Mickey Mouse ears. I hope I don't have to pay for the use of that patent or copyright or trademark or whatever. Go ahead and switch sides. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Okay, all right. Whew. Okay, left foot down, right knee lifted up, right back those fingers on our temples. Here we go. Again, let's keep everything on the left side as we rotate and turn, face the right. Face the right. Lift that knee. Now, if you want to release those hands and use a wall or chair, that's fine with me. That's fine with me, okay? Make it make sense for you, okay? This is your workout. This is you moving you today. Okay? You don't have to do everything I say. I'm not the all-knowing. I'm not the all-knowing. I'm just stringing together some exercises for us to do, and then we morph them to you. Make it your workout. 3, 2, and sit both feet down. Little longer break right here. Allow us to shake it out, and of course get some of that water and hydrate appropriately. Okay, cruising right along, doing awesome right here. We're going to do those 4 exercises one more time. One more time. Okay. All right. Going right back to quiet kicks. Quiet kicks. Again, everything's quiet on the body. Right foot's going to stay planted. Think about the crown of your head through that right heel. Everything staying put there. Lifting the left heel up on those left toes, lean forward into it, hands to the side or wherever, and just kick forward, okay? Just kick forward. It doesn't have to be a hard kick, okay? Just enough to encourage the body to promote staying in the game, staying balanced, staying stabilized. Lean a little bit forward into it. Everything's quiet, nothing else is moving except for that leg. And 3, 2, and done. Switch other side. Okay, left foot planted now. Again, now, crown of the head through that left foot. Lock and load on this side. Here we go. Right foot moving. Little kick, quiet, front kick. There we go. Staying balanced. Staying in control. We got it. 3, 2, and done. Both feet down. Shake it out. Shake it out again. Hitting in those hip flexors. Looking good. All right. Single leg, pigeon, and tap. Again, we can use that chair if we want to. And ideal, if you're using like the chair or the wall, the ideal way is to have that chair perhaps maybe right in front of you. Right in front of you, so you can do it like that. You can do it like that. Okay? All right. I demonstrated earlier. We'll off to the at an angle. Right foot down. Okay? Again, everything blocking on the right side. That left foot, when we tap it off, we're not leaning on that foot. We're just tapping it out to the side, so we're still staying tall based on this right side. Okay? Which means we're not leaning onto that left foot and then coming back into it. Okay? None of that. Stay nice and upright, in control on that right foot. Keep going. Keep going. And 3, 2, on to the other side. Very nice. Remember too, if it's a challenge to go above the knee, go below the knee. Go below the knee, okay? I'll show a couple of those in a moment. Other side. So I'm going below the knee. I'm just tapping the right toe down. Just crossing the shins, crossing those shins. All right. Two more. And last one. There we are. Very nice. All right, give ourselves that target again with the water bottle or something else. Something else. That target. Right foot to the ground. Left foot up, and we're going to reach with our left hand. So right foot down, left hand reaching. Come down, just tap that bottle, and lift right back up. Pogos, pogos. There we are. Now another way to do this, if you want, you can move the bottle. You just saw me do that earlier. You can play around with just moving it around. Okay? Gives you a little bit of something to do, taking your mind off of what else may be going on right there with the rest of our body. Okay? Sometimes it's good to give ourselves something to do while we're down there. A little activity, so to speak. One more time. And let's switch sides. There we go, left foot down, right foot off the ground, right hand up toward the sky. Now we're going to tap down for that bottle or whatever your target might be. Whether you're tapping that target or not, you might just look at that and point to it and say, well, there it is, okay, versus touch it, okay? So it's totally up to you. Two more. There we are. Perfect. Okay, we can set that target back out of the way. And back to Mickey Mouse ears. Mickey Mouse ears. Blocking on the right side now. Right foot stays down, left knee lifts up. Fancy ears right there. Whoop, whoop. Maybe like Dumbo ears, maybe we'll fly. Maybe we'll fly. We're going to lift that left knee and turn to the left side, turning towards that knee. Okay, there we are. Stay nice and tall as we turn and rotate. Try to avoid crunching down. Whoop. It's okay to lose our balance. It's okay to wobble. It's okay to stumble. One more time and we'll switch sides. How about that? There we go. Left foot down. Again, block the whole left side. Get that strength right there. Here we go. Right knee lifting. Mickey Mouse ears turning to the right. So this gives us a couple things in terms of balance and stability. That rotation encourages a little bit more core development into the hip flexors and external obliques. You're probably feeling that. A little squeeze on the side. And of course, moving around creates a really good challenge in terms of just keeping our balance, especially the rotation. Okay, it might get us a little bit dizzy. Okay, so trying to keep focus with our eyes as we do this. One more time, one more time. All right, there we go. Shake it out, sip of water. We're moving on. It's time to get stronger. Lower body strength is coming up next. Okay, I got a couple of exercises for us in the style of pulsing. 3 pulses and coming out of it. So we'll start with a 3 pulse squats. 3 pulse squats. Let me demonstrate with the bands real quick, just in case some of you are using those. 3 pulse squat, feet about shoulder width, slightly wider, bands at the arches. Don't lift those feet because you don't want to cry. These will make you cry, okay? They're already close to making us cry just by using them the right way. If you use them the wrong way, they'll make you cry more by getting snapped with them. No, we don't want that, okay? So 3 pulses, and then we rise up. 3, 2, 1, and then press up, okay? Same idea with the weights. Same idea with the weights. I'm gonna use the weights for the workout. Feet shoulder width slightly wider. Okay, normal squat position. Standard squat, just act like we're sitting in a chair. Okay, we're just testing it out. I'm gonna test it for 3, 2, 1, and then press up. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. So you're picking that depth, you're picking that range of motion, you're focusing, making sure those knees are going towards our toes, okay? Don't let those knees cave in. That will cause problems over time that we do not want. It doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good. So act like there's a little ball right in front of you and you're wrapping your knees around that ball as you come down, and that's a better way to do that, as long as those knees are driving towards those toes. Okay, we got about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and done. Perfect. Shake them out right there. And now we practice the bowler a little bit earlier, traveling bowler. We're gonna do triple bowl and tap, triple bowl and tap. Staying just on the right side, which means the right foot's gonna be forward. Let me just talk just a little bit about the bowl before we get going. So we're gonna sweep the left leg back. Again, 1 to 2 foot widths to the outside. Think about that left knee going towards your right heel. Okay, so as we come down, 3, 2, 1, and tap. Okay, all the weight's still right there. Let me show you a side view so you can see how far that foot's coming, okay? I can't see that because I'm not looking. 3, 2, 1, and then tap. But that's just a natural way. So it's coming back just a little bit. It's not coming back way far back, okay? It's just a natural cross of those legs. Okay, 30 seconds, let's go. 3, 2, 1, and tap. If you have a mirror in front of you, try to see that left knee going towards your right heel. Making sure your right knees are still pointing toward your right toes. That's how it goes. And the key thing here is we just don't want to go too far outside so that that knee has no support underneath it. Okay, we just want to make sure it just has support. And that's, kind of those physical cues, those things to look for, okay? That's trying to help us do that. One more time on this side. That's way more than 30 seconds, I know. I can hear you. I can hear you through the Wi-Fi, through the digital waves, through the World Wide Webs, through the internets. I can hear you. I can hear you. Left foot down, right foot sweeping back. 3, 2, 1, and then tap it out. There we go. Again, we're not putting our body weight on that right foot. We're just stepping forward onto that left. A little tap to get our bearings straight. Okay, that's all. 3, 2, 1, and out. Sorry I didn't show it that strap. You can put that strap under that front foot, of course. Okay, and just hold it right here. 3, 2, 1, and press. Yeah? Sorry about that. Got excited. Want to keep moving. Love these bowlers. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. One more time. One more time. All right, there we are. Excellent job right there. Shake it out. Sip of water time. I need a sip of water. Let's all take a sip of water. Okay, all right. Very nice. Feeling something on those legs now, right? Yeah, now we do those triples. There's that 3 number again. We do those triples. That's keeping those legs working just a little bit longer time period. Okay, so the muscles are working for a longer time period. Each time we do a little rep. Okay, all right. Very nice. Back to triple squats. Back to it. Normal squat position. Getting bands or weights or body weights, whatever you got. 1 weight, 2 weight, no weights. You know how we roll. Knees to toes. 30 seconds begins now. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, and press right up. And just make sure whatever range of motion, however low you go, that the whole foot still stays on the ground, heel to toe, heel to toe. Sometimes we can go a little bit too deep, and then those heels kind of lift up a little bit. Or even sometimes we got those feet maybe a little bit too narrow, and we're trying to come into that squat, and the heels lift up, and it puts too much stress on those arches. So make sure we got those feet out in a good position, okay? The whole foot stays on the ground. We're not favoring the front or the back. You should feel your toes to your heels evenly in that squat, okay? Now it's different than previous years in terms of guidance. It used to be you should be able to sit into this squat into your heels, and then the toes should move in your shoes. And there's really no value in doing that, especially as the research over the years. We're done here, by the way, before I get too far and too lost into that conversation. Research through the years says we need our whole foot. Keep the whole foot even balanced, okay? Triple bull, let's go. Right foot forward, left foot sweeping back, staying on the right side. Begin right now. 3, 2, 1, and tap it out. Again, not leaning onto that foot, just a little toe tap. Just a little toe tap. Which means putting all the bearing, all the weight on our right foot. One more time, one more time. Excellent job. Good. Switch to the other side. Let's do that. Left foot forward. Right foot sweeping back. Just a little bit. Okay? Not to the side. Back into the side. Back into the side. Good. All right. Getting all the weight on the left side. Still there. Just a little bit of a boop, toe tap right there. Yeah? Okay. All right. Now these bowler lunges, they isolate different parts of our body. So you may feel something a little bit different in the next day or two. In through the glutes, those deep glute muscles, and those hips. Okay, it really gets to the outside there. Okay? You're probably feeling that as you press on up. Last one, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Good. All right. All right, quick sip, and we'll keep on going. We'll keep on going. All right, upper body now, upper body. Okay, I was gonna grab some small weights. I think I'm good with what I got. Okay, yeah, but just 4 exercises here, some compound movements for us. Compound movements, which means we're going to string together multiple things. Okay, all right, multiple body parts. First one, curl overhead press. Curl and overhead press. All right, actually, let me show that first with the strap just in case, because I can get quite overbearing with the strap. Curl overhead press. I would just step one foot in, okay, that will take away from the curl a little bit, but then it'll allow you to go overhead. It'll allow you to go overhead. If you want 2 feet, maybe curl. Well, I suppose you can do that. Or curl and then upright row, which will be the option anyway for not going overhead with the weights or with the bands. Okay? All right, so curl, overhead press. Or curl and upright row. Elbows stay higher than the weights. Weights no higher than collarbone height. Okay, here we go. Let's begin right now. Again, you see my position. I got a split stance here, one foot in front of the other. Anytime I go overhead, I like to split the stance because that takes a little stress off the lower back. You don't have to do that. It's just an option to share with you. Especially if you're using that band, you got 2 feet together, it's going to be really difficult to do that split stance. Okay? And not get a snap from that band. We don't want to snap from that band, right? Okay. Give me one more time here. One more time here. All right, there we go. Shake those arms out. Shake those arms out. And now a little combination move. It's called cross body blow. Cross cross-body blow. We're going to sink into those legs, knees to toes, hands right there at the hips, palms up toward the sky. We're going to go across our body without moving our hips, without rotating our hips. Our shoulders can move. Keep your hips square to the front of the room. Here we go. Just punch, punch across. About shoulder height. About shoulder height is all we're going right here. We don't have to go any higher than that. If you want to go higher, there's no harm, no foul. Give it a try and just see what works. But shoulder height is really all we need. There we are. Getting after it, getting after it. Punch, punch, stay in those legs. Notice everything's quiet, it's waist down. Okay, and through the hips. Maybe the shoulders moving a little bit. Squeeze those abs to keep those hips firm from moving side to side. We're probably at 30 seconds, so let's finish up in 3 and 2 and done right there. Excellent job, excellent job. All right, all right. Next up is called dead rows, dead rows. We're gonna go longer in 30 seconds on these. It's a bigger move, it's a bigger move. So feet about hip distance apart, okay? So more narrow feet there. I'm gonna show just a little side view, soft bend in those knees. We're gonna hinge coming down about parallel to the ground with the crown of our head to our tailbone, row it up and down, and then stand right back up. Okay, so down nice and slow, a little row, up and down, and then right back to that upright position. Okay, let's go ahead and begin right now. We're going about 45 seconds on this one. There we go. Get a little soft bend in our knees. Just press your tailbone. So if you're trying to sit on the back wall, elbows passing right past those ribs, a little squeeze between those shoulder blades. We're at 30 seconds, we got more. Let's keep going. Excellent job, excellent job. Working those biceps secondarily. 3, 2, and done right there. Good. All right. All right. So, next up, a little Y raise. A Y raise. Okay. So something pretty light in those hands, and we're going to hinge forward. Good foundation. Soft bend in those knees. We're going to hinge forward about 45 degrees through our hips. Thumbs up toward the sky. We're going to just create a letter Y and on down. Okay. Now we can go over shoulder height if you want, or just go right to shoulder height and bring it back down. If you want to stand tall and do shoulder height, that's fine too. That'll get a little bit better feel for you, especially if going over shoulder height is a challenge. Okay. Don't let that be something that allows you or stops you from doing this motion and build this strength, okay? All right, because we have options, and that's the key thing. Staying in the game, providing options. If you haven't started already, go ahead and start. Okay, we're well into it. Going 30 seconds on this one. Again, thumbs up to the sky, especially if you're going over shoulder height. Especially if you're going over shoulder height. Squeeze those abs, stabilize through our spine as we go overhead. Strong core, strong glutes, strong everything. 3 and 2 and done. Good. All right. That's our upper body sequence right there. Very nice. We're going to do that one more time after a quick breather. We'll get back to it. Making me drain my water. I'm going through my water really fast. Keep my heart rate up. That's good. That's good. All right. Very nice. We're going to be back to curl and overhead press. Again, bands or no bands. Weights. Got them going. Okay. And one foot in front of the other, yeah, if that's an option that works best for you. All right, sink into those legs. Strong foundation, curl and overhead press, or curl upright row. curl and upright row. Remember that upright row, no higher, elbows higher than the weights and no higher in collarbone heights. That's the way we do it. All right. Make sure you keep those elbows high in those upright rows. That protects those shoulders. That's a key thing. We don't want impingements. We want unpingements, not impingements. We want no non-pingements. No pinging. That's a strange word. Anyway, I'm making it strange probably. All right, so we're past 30 seconds there. I recognize it. Give me one more time. All right, there we are. Good. Okay, cross body blows, sink into those legs, hands at those hips, weights or no weights, palms up toward the sky, squaring up those hips, glide from those hips on down to those feet, across the body, shoulder to shoulder. You might be thinking, what's this working? I can tell you, and I will, so think about it, feel it. What do you feel as we're working here? What do you feel? You feel the abs squeeze, you feel the legs working, of course. That's just our foundation. Front of the shoulders, chest muscles, squeezing. Triceps on the extension of those arms. That's what we're getting after. That's what we're getting after. Those push motions, driving motions. And of course a little core by going across our body. Getting that synergistic cross body move. All right, 3 and 2 and done. Okay, all right, back to dead rows, dead rows, let's go. Again, feet narrow, okay, bring them in. All right, nice and long, soft bend in those knees, long spine, crown of our head to our tailbone, row up and down, and then stand right back up. Think about the strength as we stand back up of our hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and core engaged together, okay? If we go loosey-goosey on that, then all that strain is going to be put right into our lower back. And we're just going to be standing up with our lower back and put a lot of strain on our spine, okay? It's just the way it happens, okay? It's not anything you're doing wrong. It's just, we're just standing up and we're not thinking about everything that could be engaged while we do that. So if we pull through our hamstrings and glutes, drive our hips forward as we stand up, that's a better way to do that, okay? That's called lifting with our legs, right? Remember that when we move around, pick up things, lift with the legs? Lift with the legs by squeezing through those hamstrings and glutes and pressing those hips forward. It's a better way to do that. It takes a ton of the strain off our lower back. Remember, we're going longer in case you're wondering, hey, that's way past 30 seconds. I can hear you again through those Wi-Fi waves, those digital ones and zeros, those ones and zeros. I can see it. Yeah, creating 4-letter words with those ones and zeros. Dave is a 4-letter word. Okay, last time, come down. There we go. All right, stand up, okay. All right, and then those wide shoulder raises, thumbs up towards the sky. Let's do it. Let's do it. I didn't show the band earlier. You can step one foot on that band and then be able to lift those up. Make sure those thumbs are up, okay? All right, so a soft bend in those knees, hinge at those hips. Bring those thumbs on up. Shoulder height or higher. You can also go shoulder heights or lower. So you just pick whatever height you want. It's pretty funny. It looks like I'm putting those weights into those lights up back there. I'm like 4 feet away from it, but the way I'm standing, have you seen there's a video circulating on Facebook of like gym fails, people failing doing home exercises, and this girl's doing, there's a light bulb right above her, and she's doing these things, and she just takes those weights and just boom, smashes the light bulb with both weights. That's not good. That's not good. That's a gym fail. Okay, 3, 2, and done. Perfect. Okay, Staying upright in core today. How about that? Staying upright with core, but we need at least one dumbbell. One dumbbell. And first grouping, maybe a little bit heavier. Okay, so maybe something a little bit more. And so we're going to do a split leg, standing oblique crunch. Split leg, standing oblique crunch. So weight in the right hand. Weight in the right hand. And we're going to be working the left side, which means that's the leg that's slightly behind. Let me show you a side view. Feet parallel next to each other. One foot just stepping slightly back. Okay? Just stepping slightly back, and this is the side that we're working. All right? So, little Mickey Mouse here just on that left side. We're going to stretch to the right, lengthen this side. Inhale, and then exhale, and squeeze to the right, or to the left. Okay? Now, if you want, you can lift that back heel up and just step that foot back even more. Go ahead and get started here. And you're going to feel it more. Because the more that foot's back a little bit, allows you to crunch even deeper into that. Okay? Now, if you're not in love with this, then don't do it. That's okay. Just keep both feet together, side by side. And you're going to feel that similar sensation. You're going to get the job done. Okay? You're going to get the job done. Inhale, and then exhale on the work. Exhale on the squeeze. Exhale right through here as we strengthen through our core. 3, 2, and done right there. Perfect. Switching to the other side. Weight in the left hand. And right foot stepping back. Stepping back or toe down or heel up. Okay, Mickey Mouse here just on the right side. Just on the right side. Inhale to the left. Exhale, squeeze to the right. There we go. Now I've got weights in my hands, but if you don't have a weight, you don't have to use a weight here. And we can use that band, step on the band, and just hold on to one hand on the outside of that leg. You know, just standing side obliques work well with no weights as well. Because we can feel that squeeze and we can connect it with that breath, that exhale, to squeeze even more. Last time. All right, there we go. Excellent. Okay, now we're switching weights. Something a little bit lighter. Still that split stance, okay? But the leg we're going to be turning towards now is the leg that's in front. So we're going to hold the dumbbells with both hands, just at the edge of the bells. And we're going to start that weight at our back hip, our left hip, back hip. What is that? Okay, and we're going to be turning towards the right. So we're going to be going from our left hip pocket there and just turning either shoulder heights or lower, turning towards that front leg. The leg that's in front. Let me say it that way. Words matter, right? That's right. Yeah. Again, getting that little twist motion. Saw that with crossbody blows. Saw that with Mickey Mouse ears balance. And then that squeezing right in here. Think about that space right through here between the ribs and the hips as we rotate. Okay, it's not meant to turn our whole body around. Okay, we're trying to still keep our hips toward the front as we rotate our arms across. Okay, and if we do that, provide a little resistance, and we're going to feel more on those external obliques. Let's go and switch the other side, okay? All right, left foot forward, right foot back. Weight starting at our right hip pocket. Again, hips square. I didn't share that when we first started it, but I meant to, and now we know. There we go, bringing it across, shoulder heights or lower, okay? It's like we got a bucket of water, we're just throwing it out, spreading it on the garden. Good, and just concentrating on that space to see if we can feel that. One more. And there we go. All right. Very nice. Quick Little breathing right here. And catch our breath. We're going to do those each one more time. Cool down and stretch. We're right at the end. How about that? How about that? Time flies when we're having quote-unquote fun, right? Yes, it's fun. It's fun to move. We can have fun while we move. That's right. Okay, back to maybe a heavier weight if you want. That split stance again. Right foot forward, left foot back. Weight in the right hand. Mickey Mouse ear on the left side. Inhale, stretch that left side. Exhale, squeeze it. Inhale and exhale. Good. A little side crunch. Little side crunch. Just imagine that elbow is just coming down, tapping the side of your hip. Just tapping that hip bone. Just think about it. Just visualize that. Of course, that's not possible. That's not happening. Unless you're like super flexible. I suppose it's probably possible. Anything's possible. It doesn't mean it feels good. Okay, one more time and then switch sides. Okay, all right. Weight in the left hand, left foot forward, right foot back, maybe the heel up. Mickey Mouse here, right side, stretch and strength, stretch and strength. Combining the two, getting it going. Good stuff, give me two more. Good exhales right there. It's a squeeze. There we go. All right, onto that lighter weight again. Okay. All right, slow cross body lifts. Cross body lifts. Right foot forward, left foot back. Hold on to that weight, both hands. Start at our left hip pocket. Hips stay square. Bring that weight across our body. Squeeze between the ribs and hips. Okay, for those shoulders to move a little bit. It's going to encourage a little bit more of that strength. There we go. 3, 2, and switcheroo. 3 and 2 and switcheroo. Okay, left foot forward, right foot back. Weight right at our right hip pocket now. Cross the body. Across the body, like we're chucking something over our shoulder. Like we're baling hay and then whoosh, throwing it over. I don't know if that's what you call it. Taking hay with one of those hay for pitchforks, right? I don't know. I know some of you are familiar with that. Have some farms or have done farming. I do every now and again with my father-in-law. Mostly I just ride the ATV around. And then go to the catching pond. I don't call it a fishing pond. It's too easy. Okay, last time there. Last time there. It's too easy. I can throw in a bare hook and catch a fish. That's why I call it a catching pond. We just go out there to get dinner. That's what we do. Okay, all right, we are done. It's time for our cool down and stretch. Very nicely done, everybody. All right, we're gonna start with the hamstring stretch. Either a wall or a chair. We're gonna bring that right heel down, toes up off the ground. Just come over the top of that leg. Stretch from our heel to our glutes. Little catching ponds. I used to have one of those when I was growing up too. Catch a bunch of bluegill and sunfish. It's one where you just take a can of corn out there and put a little piece of corn. A little piece of corn on a hook. Sometimes I'd even eat the bare hook. Same thing other side. There we go, good stretch. Not overdoing it, just a nice gentle stretch up the back of the leg. Perfect. Okay, bring those hands together. Inhale up nice and tall. And exhale those elbows down. You're going to stretch across the top of our body through those shoulders and chest muscles. Maybe a little bit of work in between those shoulder blades. One more time. And then let's cross at our wrists, palms together. Drop the crown of your head between those arms and round those shoulders. Stretch in between those shoulders. Good. Keep that left arm right there. Pull it across your body, just under the chin, then circle the wrist. Work those shoulders nice and gently. And then same thing, other side. Good, good, good. Nice gentle stretch across those shoulders. All right, so there we go. Keep hydrated, keep our bodies working safe and strong. All right. Very nice. That's Strong for Life today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad we got a chance to do this today. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you on Friday. More Strong for Life. We're getting after it again.